A patch of sunlight reaches across the sidewalk between two trees, and it actually catches my hand for a few seconds as I pass through it. A bird lands on the wire overhead, and it stays still long enough that I notice its balance before I notice its shape. Someone down the block closes a car door, and the sound hangs in the air longer than it should. My steps are even this morning, almost soft. I find myself surprised that I don't feel rushed.
The ember stirs, the morning calls. Curiosity moves through it all.
You're joining me on the Ember Walk, where curiosity meets motion. I'm David Dysart. Together we'll take a few minutes to step through one idea that shapes the craft of enrollment. Legacy is quiet. It's not applause. It's not the meeting where everyone nods at your slide. It's not the email where your name gets attached to the save. Most of that fades fast. Legacy is what actually keeps working after people stop talking about you. A teammate making a sound decision because you taught the judgment well. A new staff member understanding the logic because you named it clearly. A student process staying steady because the defaults are safe and the handoff was clean. That's legacy. The problem is that quiet outcomes do not feed the ego the same way visible wins do. Rescue gets noticed, durability usually does not. That makes it easy to build towards the wrong reward. I've done it too. I've chased visible impact because it felt easier to measure. A fast fix, a sharp answer, a moment where I could feel the usefulness directly. There's nothing wrong with being useful. The problem starts when the gratification of visible impact matters more than making the work hold. Then you begin designing for recognition instead of continuity. And that's a weak bargain. This month has been pushing towards a different standard. Not hidden knowledge, but legible work. Not dependency, but judgment spread across the team. Not rescue, but design. Quiet legacy sits at the end of all that. It's the result of building things that can keep their shape without needing your hand and name attached to every success. That kind of work can feel almost invisible while you're doing it. Good. Invisible is fine. Invisible can be strong. The question is simple today. Where are you still chasing that visible importance instead of quiet durability? What part of your work are you still trying to be helpful when the better outcome would be for it to become so stable that nobody has to talk about who built it and kept it working last week? Let's just spark speak and let us know in the comments or DM me. What was that one thing? And how does it feel to tend to that flame? Think about that patch of sunlight. It hit for a moment and moved on. The warmth mattered even though it did not stay. Quiet impact works like that. It doesn't need to be a spectacle to be real. And that's the Ember Walk. The fort is yours now. Go make something worth the heat.
Step by step, the spark will talk. This is the